Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pro Wrestling World Talks with Dan and Mac.
Good evening, everybody. We have reached the prominent week. It's Mania Week, folks. And the excitement is...
Mid.
It's mid. I should be talking to you all about the fact that AEW was able to have a real case to be one of the early favorites for pay-per-view of the year. Also, a real case to look at WrestleMania and be like, follow that! Follow it! But unfortunately, or I guess for WWE's fortune, the narrative has changed in the last 24 hours as AEW has a new world champion, and it is Darby Allin defeating MJF in a real shocker. The fact that, they came out and they said on Sunday, it was like, this match is going to take place on Wednesday. You're thinking early on in the show, MJF is somehow going to weasel out of this thing. Of course, Tony was just like, no, you got to do it, or we're going to strip you the title. And Darby Allin, within 4 minutes, with 4 coffin drops, and of course, the side headlock takeover that he promised he was going to win with. And if you didn't know when Sting walked out backstage, if you didn't know that that was going to happen, you are lying to yourself. Complete manufactured moment. One of those ones that I kind of sat there and said, because I'm not someone that likes to give away something for free. And that was a real feel-good moment. They're trying to go with the locker room filters out and all that stuff. But the problem I had with it is that instead of giving the pay-per-view audience that moment, the one that paid $50 to do so, to see Kenny Omega dethrone MJF, instead, you gave it away on TNT and HBO Max. So now your potential audience that wants to sit there and pay for the next pay-per-view, they might not drop the $50 because you made the decision, hey, we're going to do the switch on Wednesday. We're not going to do it at the pay-per-view.
So let's backtrack for a second. We have an entire pay-per-view we could talk about. Like the one that your main event was MJF against arguably the best wrestler in the world, Kenny Omega, in 39 minutes. And on a random Wednesday, you have him then drop. I'm sorry, I shouldn't even say a random Wednesday. A Wednesday after that pay-per-view, actually, he drops the belt under 4 minutes to Darby Allin.
Jon Moxley, arguably the biggest star that they have in that company. And Will Ospreay had one of the match of the year candidates as well. Well, they back to back, they had 2 of the very best matches of the year you could possibly think at the top of their card. Jon Moxley had a good argument to be the one to dethrone MJF. Instead, they went with Darby Allin. Yes, I understand he beat Andrade earlier in the show, but was it really a moment I think that the people were kind of clamoring for? Because Darby was supposed to be the one to beat Jon Moxley instead of Hangman Page. But Darby decided, I'm going to go climb Mount Everest. So they give him the championship now.
But hold on. I'm not going to sit here and try to diminish the fact that Darby Allin should be a world champion. But at the same token, I just don't like the way we go about getting there. It just
not right now.
That's the issue that I have with it, right? Like, yes, he just beat Andrade. It hurts
the narrative.
100%. 100%.
It hurts the narrative of the because the story that should be coming into this week is how is WWE going to top Dynasty? That should have been the narrative. But the narrative now is completely changed. It's not about Kenny Omega and MJF having a match of the year candidate, or Moxley and Ospreay having a match of the year candidate. The story of the Young Bucks defeating Okada and Tanahashi because Tanahashi made the turn, or the great comedic effort.
Let's do this.
Okada
right?
Actually playing as one of the Jacksons at one point for the hot tag, which was hilarious.
Let's do this. Let's talk about this entire card real quick. We'll just blow through it, because obviously WrestleMania is going to take a lot of time too. And this, if we spent enough time on it, we absolutely would. So, in your pre-show, besides the point, in your pre-show, there are 4 matches. Just going to blow through them. Like I said, Alex Windsor defeats Marina Shafir. Camille returned. She defeated Big Ann. Jack Perry defeated Mark Davis to retain the AEW National Championship. And then the last match of the pre-show is for the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship. Divine Dominion, Megan Bayne and Lena Cross retain against Hyann and Maya World. So, okay.
My World, who's we've had on the program before.
Yep.
And then on top of that, too, it was good to see Camille come back.
I 100% agree. She absolutely deserves to get paid. So I'm going to go through these.
He was getting paid, you know.
You know what I mean. Paid to actually do a job, yeah.
I understand.
All right.
Yes.
All right, so like I said, we're going to go through these. You already kind of talked about this one. It was the tag team match, the Young Bucks defeating the Don Callis family, which was Okada and Takeshita. Singles match, Ricochet defeated Jericho.
That was a surprise.
That was a surprise.
But I will admit too that I don't know if you saw what Jericho how Jericho's been talking to Ricochet.
I have.
So instead of referring to him as Ricochet, he just
I have seen that he called him Baldy. I have seen that.
Baldy. Okay.
Yep. All right, I'm just going to keep going. So, singles match for the AEW World Championship opportunity. Darby Allin, as we already talked about, defeated Andrade. Tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. FTR defeats Cope and Cage. 10-man Casino Gauntlet match for the vacant AEW TNT Championship, which was won by Kevin Knight. AEW Women's World Championship match. Thekla defeated Jamie Hayter. Who didn't see that coming? Singles match for the AEW Continental Championship. Jon Moxley, as we mentioned, defeats Will Ospreay. Trios match for the AEW World Trios Championship. The Conglomeration, Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong, and Kyle O'Reilly defeat the Dogs, David Finlay, Clark Connors, and Gabe Kidd. And then, as we already talked about, the main event, which was an AEW World Championship match. MJF defeats Kenny Omega. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
Gabe Kidd ended up suffering a separated shoulder in that tag match.
Oh, great.
Gabe Kidd has suffered a separated shoulder, and he's going to be out now for an extended period of time. So,
well,
they're just doing great with injuries to some of these guys.
Oh. I think that's both companies, though.
Well, yeah. Well, because I loved it with Triple H coming out this week, even with WWE. He's just like, yeah, we really don't have a backup plan for our main event scene. It's like wonderful.
I wanted to scream.
It's like
I wanted to scream so hard when I heard that. Like, just I was legitimately angry because you have other talent, and yes, they might not be those guys, but that's not a bad thing.
No.
You look at Trick, you look at Obafemi, and you look at other young talent that is up and coming, and you should build them up. And I'm glad they have WrestleMania matches, both of them that I just mentioned. Same with Lash. But that doesn't then just mean, oh, well, we have no replacement for Cody Rhodes or Randy Orton. So what's the answer, Pat fucking McAfee? Like, just, I wanted to scream, dude. It was a statement that I know what he meant, But when you look at just underlying context, it did not need to be said.
I think Triple H, I think the Jey Uso failure, I think mentally got to him.
So let's start talking about Jey Uso.
Yeah, because that's the way I look at it. Because of the fact that Jey Uso was the project. That was the reclamation project that was supposed to be our next top babyface. And it was a massive failure. He sold some merch. He sold some merchandise. Great. But at the same time, the match quality and performance, he was a failure. Every top spot that they've ever put him in, he has been a failure. And yeah, I understand he got some waves on social media today with some fucking guy I've never even heard of before.
Yeah, it is what it is. Podcast, I guess it's called something like that.
Never heard of it.
Me either. Honestly, that's not the stuff I jive towards. So basically, there's an altercation with the host of the show. I don't remember his name, but I'll ask you if you feel the same way. But did you look at that? I was like, that's a work.
Of course I did. I can't take anything anymore that they do on a podcast ever, or like any event or something like that, especially during this time. I don't take it unless it's CM Punk on Ariel Helwani. That's the only time I take it at face fucking value. Because the last couple of years, it's just been like there's always some like incident, except CM Punk on Ariel Helwani, who's just like, you know. I choked Jack Perry a little bit. You know, that was the most honest thing I've seen in probably the last 2.5 years of these media kind of fests. You know, they're trying everything they can to make WrestleMania as important as the Super Bowl. You know, they are this close to having a radio row or a podcast row of just everybody that they can get that wants to be there. Of course, they'll probably have to pay a fortune to do that, which means that we'll never go there. But I'm just sitting there.
I'll do it for a pair of tickets. I'll do it for a pair of tickets. I will do it for a pair of tickets.
4:00 in the morning.
I will do it for a pair of tickets. I'm not gonna lie. I will do it for a pair of tickets. I won't need anything else. I'll pay my own way. I'll pay my own airfare.
No,
just
exactly.
Give me tickets. I'm
just
good.
Give me tickets. I'll do it.
Yep.
A box would be nice because you know, like with the media people, if you're going to put us in a box, that'd be even better.
That would be good. But I'll still just do it for a pair of tickets. You don't have to pay me at all.
Exactly. Like I'll just, you know, yeah, exactly. Like I would come down, but like if we had to pay, like to be there and then pay for tickets, it's like, no. You know, it's like because at the same time too, it's like they're gonna want people too, where they're willing to play ball. And let's just say it, folks. I can play ball, but at the same time, I'm also someone that likes to stack the deck if I can. You know, I'm someone that I'll have 5 number ones in my rotation. And also make sure that I have a decent bench.
I need to be transparent. No, it's funny you say it because it's like I need to be transparent. It's like I'm just gonna be honest. Like, and that's what I would tell them. If there was ever that opportunity, I'm like, I'm going to just be honest. Like, if you guys have a good show, I will tell you. I will tell you my legitimate thoughts about the show, unbiased opinion. But also realize that swings both ways, right? If my opinion is unbiased and you suck, I'm going to tell you suck.
And the fact of the matter is that coming into the show, coming into some of the matchups, the fact that I have to talk about Pat McAfee being involved in a WrestleMania main event involving the Undisputed Championship between a guy who has main evented this show before and is also a 26-year veteran and the son of one of the best in-ring workers of all time, also the person that has worked closely with 2 of the best in-ring minds ever, Triple H and Ric Flair. Oh, by the way, the guy that he's going up in the industry as well. But you guys felt the decision was needed. Podcaster who used to be a punter in the NFL, and he is going to be the guy that's like, oh, he's the key to this match being successful. What kind of confidence do you put in your talent by making that decision? And it's not just those two. It's anybody else on the card minus Roman Reigns or CM Punk, because those guys look at it of like, we're not going to be touched. And they're right, because the work that those two have put in, as far as their promos are concerned, as far as their stuff, which we knew going into this, for that Monday Night Raw, it's like, well, they're not going to fuck this up, because Punk and Roman's going to sell. That is why it's significantly more people are going to the Sunday night show than there are on the Saturday night show. Even though ticket sales are down, but that's because of their own doing, because of ticket pricing, but also too the economy the way it is. We're in the midst of a global conflict with some other things. So yeah, it's a bit of a shit show right now around the world that's causing maybe a bit of a conflict with Wrestlemania tickets.
Well, I mean, listen, some companies are getting worried too with this conflict because they're laying people off. And, well,
of course,
with the gas prices going up, that means cost of everything is going up. So, people's budgets are going to be a little bit different. And even if you paid for it before, maybe you're questioning like, hey, can I still go in this economy? Do I need to sell these tickets?
That's true.
And not for nothing, but I know, and you already kind of mentioned it earlier, where, is Triple H maybe responsible for the card? In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. We know the Pat McAfee thing was a TKO move, not a Triple H move. But I want them to just kind of realize, like, this is not better than what we would have gotten. It's not. And I had this conversation with you multiple times already at this point, but I will have it here as well, where Monday Night Raw was very much a WrestleMania infomercial. Not a lot of wrestling matches, a lot of vignettes, a lot of maybe advancing storylines a little bit. Certain things I liked, certain things I didn't like. But
that's to be
100%.
That's to be expected.
But hold on, right? You're right. It is. Right. But then, as I stopped watching Monday Night Raw, I had the realization that I still have to get through Friday and whatever the fuckery Pat McAfee is going to have.
And that carried over into his shows this week, which I loved it too. And other people that we talked to were like, "Oh, he should have done it live on the show." No, they shouldn't have fucking done it at all.
Yeah.
Shouldn't even had to have gone to the set to go steal his fucking title belt back. It's so dumb. It's like Cody Rhodes is just sitting there. He's just like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Back-to-back years, and they're putting me in something this stupid. Yes, they are, unfortunately, Cody.
Him and Randy Orton have so much history, and adding Pat McAfee was completely unnecessary. That's my issue.
It didn't need it. It
100%.
Didn't fucking need it. It's like, because I look at Pat McAfee, and I'm just like, get the fuck out of here. Just go.
What they should have done.
We don't need you anymore.
Here's a great storyline that they could have done. You already injected Jelly Roll into this. I'm fine with Jelly by himself, by the way. I
fine with him.
I'm very happy and, as a fan, proud for him that he has lost as much weight as he had and all that, and turned his life around too. So
he respects the industry too, so I got to give him some credit with that.
100% that too. They should have held this out until Mania, and Jelly Roll hits Cody with the belt and reveals himself as that voice instead. That's what they should have done. That would have been way better storytelling than the bullshit with Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
It was me, Cody. It was me all along. Sorry. Flashbacks.
Oh, God. Well, yeah, but son of a bitch. It's like, You need JR for this. Just sitting there and just saying,
Why,
God
Jelly?
damn.
Why?
Why, Pat? Why'd you do it, Pat?
Well, I'm saying if
It's
Jelly
just-
Roll betrayed Cody.
Why, Jelly? Why?
Why, Jelly? Why?
Oh, that would have been perfect.
Why, Jelly? Oh, man. Can't believe it. Got scolded like a dog on that one. Oh. Damn, Jelly. Why did you do that? Why? Why, damn it, why?
Before we get
No,
to
but
the matches,
instead,
I know we're getting this. I'm trying to move on now because we're gonna have to give it time later, anyways. So before we get to any of the matches, the Hall of Fame inductees 2026: Dennis Rodman, AJ Styles, Stephanie McMahon, and Demolition.
I'm excited for Demolition. Rodman getting in, I thought it was long overdue as well.
Agreed.
AJ Styles kind of getting a, like right out the
First
gate.
year, yeah, first year
Like,
battle.
hey, which, yeah, exactly. Which, he deserves it. And two, with also they're trying to do what they can of like, we'll give you a Hall of Fame induction if you don't go to AEW. Like, we'll just, they're trying to take care of him so that way he doesn't go over there. Which I don't expect him to go. Anyways, he said that.
No, he's
it's been
backstage.
talked about yeah. Like he's happy where he's at, and I'm sure too he wants to be done in ring. So that's why. I mean, it didn't happen. Unfortunately, it didn't happen at WrestleMania. But I tend to agree with his sentiments a little bit because we'll talk about the card later on, of course. Demolition. I'm excited for them. I'm excited for AJ. I'm excited for Dennis Rodman, Stephanie McMahon. I mean,
I'm okay with Stephanie going in, honestly.
yeah.
But hold on. Here's my problem, though. If she's the headline, I'm gonna be a little mad.
She's gonna get the keynote.
She probably is.
You know that.
Still gonna be
she is
mad.
gonna get the keynote. And she's the question. The problem. There might be a problem though on that night that they might cause, because is certain people going to be there that might cause an issue. And it's not Vince. It's not just Vince. Even though if Vince was there, that would cause an issue.
Right.
Because old mom is part of an administration right now that really is kind of unpopular. So
I don't think she'll be there. I don't think Linda will go. I think she knows better.
she might know better, because that would take away from. I think
It'd be a massive
that's the
distraction
problem.
for any liberal fan.
Will Shane be there? Is the question.
I don't think anybody cares about Shane, so maybe he goes. I don't think anybody cares. If he goes, he goes. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Like, nobody's gonna miss him anyways.
He was at the Yankee game on Monday.
I did see that.
Yeah.
He looking a little rough in that picture, man. Not for nothing. Not get a good angle from that camera
He
person.
might a little bit hammered.
Yeah.
I mean, plus if you're the bleachers at Yankee Stadium too, it's like, well, why not? It's
That's true.
funny because I was watching clips the other, because one of the guys I watch on YouTube who does baseball reviews, he was talking about the game that happened the other night because Mike Trout's on the mend and he's finally starting to hit. So he hit 2 home runs the other night, and he hit 1 go ahead in like the 9th inning, and of course, just like his entire career, Aaron Judge gets up in the 9th, first pitch, ties the game up with a home run, his second one of the game. And I think, and you just see the camera. It's the bat flip of Aaron Judge, and then the next shot is Mike Trout with his hands on his hips in center field, just going. It made me laugh just because of the fact that just like an entire statement of his career. It's like, man, they were talking about how great I am, and of course this asshole upstages me yet again.
Oh my goodness.
But I'm wondering if there are going to be a few cameos on Friday night. Of course, I am not or early Saturday morning, considering the fact of the East Coast. That is a 12 a.m. start for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Which means that'll be a Saturday viewing if I watch it at all.
It pissed me off a little bit, but I was like, at the end of the day, I was also Max. I was like, I was thinking it was on Friday at 12. Didn't read the fine print enough, I guess. So it was like, maybe I'll catch it on Saturday then. I don't know. Maybe I'll just try to watch it in bits. I don't know. Because I would like to see what AJ says. I would like to see who inducts AJ. I would like to hear from Dennis Rodman. I would like to hear from Demolition. Stephanie, I don't care.
I'm wondering, too, if there's going to be two people from other organizations that are there for AJ.
That's why I'm curious as well, honestly.
Maybe Samoa Joe, maybe Daniels, maybe a few others, maybe a few other people that maybe been in Bullet Club with them at one point. There's always that, considering the fact of that this is, again, Mania, it's not the only show that is going to be happening that week. There's going to be hundreds of independent shows also happening that week.
Yep.
So it is going to be a fun time. So, it'll be interesting to see kind of what cameos are made, I think, for the Hall of Fame. AJ's speech, I'm kind of interested. Demolitions, of course, too, because this is long overdue.
Oh, 100%.
Long overdue. And it's funny because my new Demolition Elites came in. It was funny. I moved because I moved into the new place. I think the day that I moved in, my ringside order already came in. It's like, it's only fitting. It's only fitting.
Yep. 100%. All right. Should we move into some matches, you think?
Yeah, why not? We get to talk about oh, God. Yeah, might as well.
All right. I'm going to go, obviously, by what we know and what we don't know. But on both nights, we're getting matches on ESPN and ESPN2. So that'll probably be the first hour of the show before we get into any of the matches. So
my dad will be happy.
I guess.
Because he'll Sunday especially, because I'll be like, all right, you can use my ESPN app because no one's going to be on it, so it'll be fine.
That's true too. That is true. All right, so the first two matches are probably going to be the Vision, which is Logan Paul and Austin Theory, with ISHO Speed against the Usos and LA Knight.
Yeah.
Next, hold on. Let's just go through them because I'm not going to spend the hell of the night doing this. We would be here forever. So the next match is probably Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre. I'm curious if these matches will be within the hour or not. That's what I'm actually curious about.
Right. No.
The next couple matches, though, we're just going to blow through them because, again, there's a decent amount of matches for both nights, surprisingly. For the Intercontinental Championship on the women's side, AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. The Fatal 4-Way for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. The Irresistible Forces against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, against Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, and against the Bella Twins, Nikki's leg healing notwithstanding. Seth Rollins versus Gunther, and then we've already talked about it so much already without even getting through the entire card that we still have to get through. The Undisputed Championship, Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. And apparently the stipulation is if Randy loses, McAfee will have to leave professional wrestling permanently. And oh my god. Oh my god. Please, Randy, I love you, but please, you gotta lose that match.
Cody, you're doing the world a favor. That might actually have to happen.
I 100% agree.
They might just have to just say fuck it. Because he's no longer got like heel heat. He's got go away heat. That's where it's at with Pat. Yeah. And Pat. It's like, so have Cody win, And the thing about it is too, you need to send fucking people home happy. Like you just do. Like you don't want the end of night 1 of Mania, because again, you can still sell tickets in between night 1 and night 2, right? So it's like, how about you have them leave? Because night 1, you left him like a little confused with Seth Rollins like becoming the new Paul Heyman guy. I was confused. The match was good, but I was confused. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened? And then night 2, everyone was left disappointed. So if you're going to disappoint people, you might as well do it night 2, because night 1, you want to be able to sell tickets for night 2. So how about you have Pat, sayonara, pal, get the fuck out. Just get out. You're done. It's over, Johnny. Get out. Show him the fucking door. Make it like Joe Pesci at Goodfellas when you're just thinking, oh, he's going to get made. Oh, no! Bang!
I was actually going to say more like Biff Tannen. Make like a tree and get the fuck out of here.
Exactly. Pat, go get your fucking shine box, all right? Just get the fuck out.
I mean, listen. So let's backtrack a little bit. We went through the matches. We can kind of discuss them individually. I don't want to spend too much time on it because we'll be here all night, like I said.
Yeah, that's fine.
Division, I Show Speed, and the Usos in LA Knight. I don't know if that podcaster that we talked about earlier gets involved in this or whatever, but it's like, it did not really paint Jay in the best light. And even as a work, it didn't paint him in the best light.
He's an embarrassment.
I'm not going to say that, but he's pretty close to being one.
He's close. Like, no, he's an embarrassment.
I'm not going to say total, but close enough. I don't care about this. As soon as you put I Show Speed and those vignettes of him working out with like Sheamus and Fit and like others at the PC, I was just like, dude, hurry up and put him in a match already. Like I'm getting tired of it. And now finally he's here, and I'm just like, why does it need to be a WrestleMania? Jacob and Drew, I think, are going to tear the fucking house down.
Do you think Braun Breaker makes an appearance in that Vision match?
I don't know how close he is. Is he? I didn't know that.
I've heard he's cleared. So I'm wondering if and not for nothing. I think the one.
So what? Did his I Show Speed in the Vision now? Like what the fuck?
No, well, that I think. Well, plus we're questioning is Gunther in the fucking isn't the goddamn.
No, I think that's straight up just a favor.
Probably.
I think he's going to get a favor, and it's going to be a world title match against maybe CM Punk, maybe Roman Reigns. We don't know, but maybe it's a title match against one of them, and I would be all for that shit.
Well, I would too. Like just for the fact of too that I want one of my WrestleMania moments this time. Like here's the fact that okay, if Randy Orton wins the championship on Saturday, I'm not going to be heartbroken over it, except Pat being involved. Yeah,
correct.
I'll be pissed
100%.
off about it. But if Cody wins the champion, still retains and gets rid of Pat McAfee, gone from professional wrestling forever. Holy God! I'll walk out of wrestling night 1 and I'll just be like, "Oh, it's great! This is one of the best ways to do it." But another thing has to happen, and that has to be the crucifixion of Seth Rollins by Gunther. That is another thing that has to happen on fucking Saturday for me to be in a good mood.
100%, because I want Gunther to win. I don't care about this fucking favor. I just want him to win. I just want him to powerbomb Seth Rollins like 20 times. Like that's all I want.
I'm so done with Rollins. It's like if
I like this new fire he has, but other than that, I'm like, you're gonna get smashed by Gunther, bro. Like, I'm sorry, you're gonna get smashed by Gunther. So just let it happen, and then slowly and quietly just fuck off.
Exactly.
I'm kind of done too, because I hated the Vision so much, and he did nothing with it. And I know part of that wasn't just him, but he needs to own some of that.
He's also an idiot.
I mean, that too.
Because that fucking spot against Cody, it's like, oh, why would you do that? Why? But then, because of that, we ended up getting this great world championship run from CM Punk. And on top of that, too, we don't have to deal with Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns, which was apparently the plan. If that was the fucking plan, I would have. If that was really going to happen this weekend, I would have been like, just.
Yeah.
I might skip night 2. Why do I want to watch this? Who gives a shit? But now it's like, okay, so which I'm sure Rollins is also realizing, oh, I made the card better because I'm on the not the main event.
Yeah, I mean, listen, some of these, like, I feel like got a good build, right? Like AJ and Becky got a good build. Stephanie and Liv got a good build. Jacob and Drew got a good build. Rollins and Gunther, they really didn't.
They tried.
But
The problem with the Rollins thing is that the whole Masked Man was so dumb.
Oh yeah, that was stupid.
And that kind of hurt. Yeah, and then too, you feel like the Gunther thing was rushed because he wasn't on the card for like, up until like 2-3 weeks ago. He wasn't even on the card.
But he was, and then Ray was hurt, and then Ray all of a sudden is miraculously better for a ladder match. What the fuck was that?
Oh God! Like it's just it's Penta against Rey Mysterio, and I'm sure because there's some people that it's checking off like
dream lucha, dream like
fine,
wiry fuck.
But, yeah, it's just
we might as well start talking about Night 2 at this point, but
might as well, right?
Yeah. So that will be one of the entry matches in the first hour. We kind of talked.
Well, actually, Liv and Stephanie, we should talk about only because of the fact
we can always go back, but yeah, that's fine.
Is Stephanie Vaquer going to be punished for the accident with Liv and Raquel or Roxanne? Sorry.
I don't think it's really her fault. Shit happens.
It does. It seems, even though there was some.
So hold on. Whose fault is it really, though? Because Roxanne should see her coming. Roxanne is on the other side, opposite Liv Morgan, so she should see her coming. And listen, I'm not trying to shift the blame one way or the other, but I'm just kind of making the argument here that it's really nobody's fault. Like, it's just not. Like, shit happens. So I don't think she's going to get punished. But at the same token, I don't know if she retains.
Yeah, because Liv's winless at Mania.
Well, it's not even that. It's the fact that you have Roxanne and Raquel Rodriguez that are probably going to be involved in the match, too.
Yes.
So unless somebody's coming out to help Stephanie Vaquer, I don't see her walking out with the championship. Now, I love Stephanie Vaquer. She's fucking awesome in the ring.
Yes.
And to me, it would make sense to keep it on her. But I just don't see it happening. Just from like a logistical standpoint of 3-on-1, really.
But we also love Liv Morgan. So
we do, 100%. Okay. She's awesome. She's definitely improved over time.
Especially that crazy look on Monday. Jesus.
Yeah, just not the music video part.
Boom. We've seen so many, but the thing about it, that was good. That
music video was dog shit.
Line shot in the right field. Gone. See ya.
I'm sorry. If anybody liked that music video, you are entitled to your opinion. That's all I can tell you. I just remember listening to this. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Oh my God, that's Liv Morgan. Oh my God, what the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing?
That was the live react part, but it's not live anymore.
Liv, you overstepped. You overstepped.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. I just, listen, if that's what you're into, that's what you like doing, good for you. AJ and Becky should be good. Rollins and Gunther should be good, honestly. The main event we've already discussed. I think Jacob and Drew are going to tear that shit down, too. and that's going to be fun
they
to
really
watch.
are. That's going to be fun. I hope that's on ESPN, actually.
It is.
I hope that's
yeah.
God, they're going to have a blast.
So they announced this on Raw. Maybe you didn't catch it, maybe you did, I don't know. But they basically said that the first hour of each show looks like it's going to be on, because it says it in the picture too, live on ESPN too. And it's next to those two matches. So those two matches probably open the show on Saturday. So it's the 6-man that I mentioned, and then Jacob and Drew.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. So that's awesome. that's going to be a fun watch, you know. But I listen, I don't hate any of these matches. We barely covered the women's tag matches, but I don't think we really need to. They've been building that for weeks and weeks.
No.
It's been straight solid, except for the Bellas not being involved the last couple, because apparently Nikki is hurt. But
they better not give it to those two, because I'm going to snap. I'm going to be like, oh, great, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who you give it to in that match. I don't know.
Charlotte and Alexa, or Bailey and Lyra. I would give it to either one of those teams.
Somebody has to turn this match, though.
And then you have Bailey kick the shit out of Michael Cole on night 2. That's what I would do.
That's what they should have done. Damn right. Damn right. And then that probably would have been in the first hour, too, not for nothing.
It would. I would put that in the
that
first
would be
hour.
On ESPN. Yeah, 100%. But since we're there, I might as well talk about it now. But the first hour on ESPN, live on ESPN, will be Oba and Brock, which seems like that's going to be the opener. The next match, also on ESPN, from the looks of it, is going to be the ladder match between Dragon Lee, Javon Evans, Penta, Rey Mysterio, JD McDonough, and Rusev, who was an absolute beast on Monday. I'm glad they pulled that trigger finally.
Yes.
And after that, depending on, obviously, order here, Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's Championship.
Can you see me?
Yes.
You can?
Yeah.
On the camera?
No, you can't. Not on the camera. You're not on the camera, no. You're not on the camera. What the hell?
It's too hot upstairs.
So we. So.
Do you see me yet? No.
No, no one sees you. You're fine.
These are all in my way.
Oh my goodness.
So,
apparently you have a guest.
We have a guest now.
No, I'm going to sleep.
Do you want a pillow or something?
I got a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Soft stuff around me.
Okay.
Like this gay-looking guy.
That's Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, that one.
It was Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart.
He looks horrible.
Well, that's. Do you need another? Do you want a pillow or something?
Pouting his lips. Like, he's mewing. I think that's what the kids call it nowadays. Mewing. You guys want to see him mew? Hi, Mac.
I'm glad I got high for this. I am so glad I'm high right now.
No shit. Oh boy, is this?
Shut up, Mac.
I'm so happy.
Shut up, Mac.
You guys need to do your show quietly because I'm sleeping down here.
No.
Yeah. Sorry,
We have a little bit more to go.
but it's hot.
I understand that.
I can't sleep in bed.
The one comment that you had to bring up that got me last week. A jackass. The very first comment of the clip that we decided to post to this show, live from his mom's basement. And I was just like, well, if he watched the beginning of the show, he'd explain where I'm at.
Yeah.
But obviously, smart ass, whatever. Oh, he got me. Whatever. You live in fucking Maine.
Yeah,
All right.
Tom
Anyways.
pays me to be so much I like him.
They don't need to know all the secrets.
Sorry.
Kayfabe.
I'm surrounded. I'm surrounded by faces. Staring at me.
I'm surrounded by faces.
You know what, man? Here's what I tell you. I'm letting this shit play because you can edit whatever the fuck you want.
Yes,
out of this, but
no.
this is fucking hilarious at the same time.
No. We're gonna put it all in. It's all gonna make it. Actually, I think this might even make the clip on Facebook this week. Like this whole segment of just like Dan gets interrupted.
Funny.
You are funny.
Oh,
yes.
I'm tired.
Where were we?
I don't know. I can't sleep.
Something about a ladder match, I guess. I don't know.
We're on the ladder match. We were talking about the ladder match.
Help.
What the fuck am I supposed to do?
I have a show to do. What is he supposed to do?
What am I supposed to do?
What is he supposed to
He's
do?
our emotional support person, and we need him.
We're trying to do a show.
What the fuck? What is me going to elicit except more heat that you're already complaining about? I don't understand right now.
We're a mess over here.
We're not. We're fine. I'm fine right now.
You're not.
I'm doing my show.
I'm not.
Honey, just let me get through. We're on night 2. Well, we're going to get through this. What?
Wrestling.
Oh my goodness.
This is going on Facebook. This whole thing. Dan gets interrupted.
The studio is going to change to upstairs because it's nice and cool down here. I'm hot. You can have the bedroom. I'll take the basement.
Actually, can we pause it? Because I'll bring my stuff. Because I can do that.
I'm not. I'm just kidding.
You sure? Because if you want to sleep, I can
I can't sleep on this couch. Are you crazy? This thing is uncomfortable as hell.
So we just spent, I don't know, like 10 minutes for her to come down and complain, only to go back upstairs.
Camera. Am I on your camera?
You're not on my camera, no. You're not on my camera. But we only have a few more minutes.
Am I on the camera yet? Do you see my hand?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, we see your hand. Yes. Hi.
Ouch.
That's not nice.
That's rude.
It's not nice.
Okay, continue talking.
Okay, so where are we at now? We're at this ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. So Penta gets to go up against Rey Mysterio. Hooray!
Hooray.
That's something. It's like it's part of his dream. Oh, this is gonna be great.
I'll get both through them. So,
yes,
we got Jade and Rhea. I already kind of mentioned that a little bit. Sammy versus Trick for the U.S. Championship. The Demon Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio, and then
yes,
CM Punk versus Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship.
The biggest match of the year, the biggest match of probably, and I think WrestleMania, probably in the last decade, as far as I'm concerned, as far as star marquee power, and people could probably sit there and say, well, how could you say that between the fact of Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, they've had main evented in the last 10 years. You could also say Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns have main evented in the last 10 years as well. They don't measure up to CM Punk still. When you have a guy that was they were chanting his name for 7 years in between his return and, of course, his layoff, the highest, the layoff. When he comes back in 2023, when he comes back in 2023, everybody's expecting at some point that this matchup was going to happen. This matchup should have probably happened in 2016 at WrestleMania 32. And it probably would have happened on paper, considering the fact of that Roman at that point, they had to get Triple H to come in to face him because they were that hard up with injuries. Plus, with the timeline of everything with CM Punk, if he had not left in 2014, 2016 at WrestleMania 32 probably would have been the timeline that Punk and Roman would have met at WrestleMania.
Which would have sucked. I'm sorry.
Probably.
It would have. Like between like now where it's the tribal chief.
Because Roman was still in the big dog era.
Exactly. Like tribal chief Roman Reigns versus CM Punk, whether it be in his prime or a little bit after, I still think is arguably better than what we would have gotten back then with frickin' big dog Roman Reigns.
Punk is still in his prime. Like it's hard to not say. Is he?
He likes muffins.
I mean, he does. She's not wrong.
He does love muffins. That's true.
It's what made me like CM Punk. Does he like muffins?
He likes muffins
and doesn't give a fuck.
Because they showed the owner of the company is sitting right next to him. He's just eating muffins, just being like, "Your company sucks. I work with children. They can't even manage a Target." And stuff is just like, I like this guy. But the main event, the marquee matchup, in my opinion, the biggest match you could possibly have is CM Punk and Roman Reigns. Huh?
Something's poking me. Oh, it's my own. Why is my folder here?
I was going to bring it up to you, but it was mixed in with my stuff.
Now it's poking me.
Yeah.
Oh. Did you like your strawberry pie before? You be a jerk. We can talk about that. Want to pause for wrestling for a second?
No, I actually want to hear this now. I actually want to hear this now.
Because of course McDonald's is the strawberry cream pies, so. Oh look, Beetle has joined the show. Beetle is down here.
Because mommy's here.
Yes.
Hey, baby.
Yes, he is now.
My baby.
Well, actually, he was in the show. He was in here earlier because he was actually pooping in the midst of the show.
Oh, we think why?
He was just, but he didn't make an appearance. But I heard him pooping.
Oh my god!
He was being a stinky butt.
Come on.
Yeah, come on up.
Say
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
Next to daddy. He's like, no.
No, I know what's happening.
Stay next to mommy.
Exactly. But yeah, all that aside,
Your whole show. I'm sorry.
it's only the biggest show of the year.
It didn't even happen yet.
Well, we're previewing the biggest show.
Oh,
You don't
my
say.
opinions that make no difference because the show didn't
You
even
don't
happen
say.
yet.
Well, are you excited for Roman Reigns versus CM Punk?
No.
What match are you excited for?
I don't know any of them. And I don't care. Matt,
What?
when are you coming over?
Oh my god!
What
We need a
is he
therapy
doing?
session.
We don't need therapy. Why are you putting this on air?
What do you mean?
We need a therapy session.
We need Mac
For what?
to just help
Help with what?
me
And
to handle me. I think I've been stressing Dan out a little bit. Mac.
I think you're stressing me out now.
yeah, let's make this.
What the fuck, man?
This all now comes to head. People are just going to be reaching out. They're going to be like, "Are you guys okay?" Yeah, we're fine.
No. Divorce. I'm kidding.
Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness.
Mac takes care of us both emotionally when he's over.
Well, he was a big help. I've already praised him enough with the move.
Yeah.
Yes, because he was the big help in that situation. Because it's just not only with the moving, but also with other stuff. You know.
Hey,
Our
therapy.
therapist keeping us from wanting to kill each other.
Hey, therapy.
Hey, therapy.
I'm going to try to stop talking. It's really hard.
What is the Beetle doing? He's trying
gone.
to like. No, he's over by the bar.
Oh.
Yeah, he's over there.
Just checking shit out.
Yeah, he's just hanging out.
Like, why does Daddy have so much shit?
Yep.
Why are all these faces looking at me?
That's actually a really good assessment of like why are all these faces looking at me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just laying here and I just have weird wrestler faces staring at me.
Because I have the faces out, so that way I know which
They
edition they
look
are.
stupid.
They don't look stupid.
Because like look, he's right there again doing the stupid mewing face. Right in my view. Right there.
Well, he's got a lot of great figures. That's why he's out, because he's got a lot of great figures.
Oh my god.
Who
I
is?
don't know his name.
Shawn Michaels?
I just don't like his face.
Why do you like his face?
It's fucking annoying.
He's
me.
the Heartbreak Kid.
It makes it. I want to break his face.
He's one of the best ever. He's actually Mr. WrestleMania, one of the best performers in the history of the.
Shit, I don't like his face. His face annoys me.
You just don't like him because of Bret Hart.
Well, some people just have punchable faces, and he has a punchable face.
Well, that's why he made a good heel.
Whatever.
Yeah. Whatever.
Heels are crusty.
Heels are not well.
Whether it's bread or feet,
I was waiting
heels
for
are
that.
crusty.
Oh, this show. People are listening. This is just like, what the hell is going on?
Sorry, guys, I just ruined your show.
No, you didn't. You made
I
it.
got you guys canceled.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Not at all. Not at all.
Mac's like, yes, you did. Shh,
No.
please tell her to go away.
Mac and I are really having fun with this.
And Mac's like, go to bed, Stephanie. Please shut the fuck up.
No, we didn't think that at all.
It's too hot upstairs.
Okay,
I'm whining.
I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
hate when you say that.
What? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Why?
It's just annoying. It's like condescending, like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, are you having a wham moment? I'm so sorry. I hate that.
Well, again, why do you have to put this out there on the air?
Because the only comfortable room is yours right now. I should be sleeping.
I'm sorry, you're not.
No.
Put that Irish guilt away, Dan.
Get out.
Put the Irish guilt away.
Get out.
No,
Get out.
I'm finishing up.
You're done. Sorry, Mac. Playtime's over. Dan needs to pack it up. No more screen time for him.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
So I think on that note, everyone.
I'm sorry, Tony. Totally.
So Sunday night, of course, Mac and I will be going to the movies to watch night 2, of course, Punk and Roman, the biggest.
Dan never takes me on movie dates.
You never want to fucking go. You're always just like, we'll just stream something because it costs us nothing. Exactly.
You and Matt go out on a lot more dates than me and you go on.
Shit, because you don't like going out.
What are you guys going to bring me back on Sunday?
Did I bring him to Disney?
What are you guys going to bring me back on Sunday? Max, start thinking.
Nah, that is not my fucking responsibility.
Goes out without me, he has to bring me back a present.
That is good for Dan.
If he goes out and has fun without me, I need a present.
Or I just give you money to go get food somewhere.
That's not a present. That's just expected.
Wow.
So, night 2, we'll be checking it out at the theater. Night 1. Night 1, of course, I think, hopefully McAfee will be gone, banished.
Hopefully.
For the industry. That's kind of my... And Gunther will be laying waste to another so-called legend in Seth Rollins. So...
Yep.
Why does he look like Orlando Bloom? Who is that?
Is
that CM Punk?
Yeah.
He looks like Orlando Bloom.
That was CM Punk like in 2007, 2008.
I was looking at Orlando Bloom for a second.
No, that was his look in 2007, 2008.
He looks better older.
Yeah. I guess so.
My opinion.
Okay.
He got more handsome with age.
Hey, cool. Yeah. I mean, are you rooting him on Sunday, or are you rooting for Roman?
I don't know. I like them both.
I know it's tough. It is tough.
But I feel like CM Punk kind of deserves the win.
That's true. I mean, because,
I think he paid his dues and he deserves the win.
Well, he's just happy to be main eventing WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm. That's why, even more why he should win.
I agree.
There you go.
I still have no idea who I'm rooting for, because it is kind of like, this is one of to me, this is like my ultimate challenge, because I'm just like, oh, this is so tough. Like,
Dude, this would be like if Mike Tyson was fighting himself.
My foot is
I know.
so itchy.
This is it, because it's like I love both guys going into this match, and I'm just like, this is hard. This is hard to decide.
Yeah, but Roman's been a winner for so long. Like, I think CM Punk deserves it. Because he's a winner, too.
I'm petting my cat, and I'm so happy right now.
He's a baby.
Is that
Yes.
code for something?
Beetle. No, it's Beetle.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, Beetle's down here,
He's
just
a
like...
baby.
He is so confident in this house. It's unbelievable.
Good.
Like,
Good.
he is completely...
Him and Daria
different
are
guy.
getting along.
Yeah, they get along great. Because they now realize if they annoy each other, one can just go to another floor. So...
It's like, fuck you, I'm out of here.
Exactly, yeah. So everybody going into this weekend, enjoy WrestleMania. If you're traveling to Vegas, happy travels. Stay safe. Don't spend too much money. Always bet on black. If you know, you know.
Waiting for idiot to hit, you know.
Wait for idiot to hit. You got to play the odds and percentages. The Anthony Cumia Guide to Casino Blackjack. Be sure to bring that with you, and you'll be fine. So, enjoy your weekend. Whatever you're doing, whether you're watching it on ESPN, whether you're watching it at home, or you're going to a theater, or you're actually going to the show, or one of those watch parties that TKO doesn't shut down in Vegas. So, enjoy it. Remember, it is, for wrestling fans, it is Christmas. This is Christmas weekend for us. It does happen once a year. It's still Mania. As depressing as some of the booking has been, we still have to try to get out of this something and try to look at this as hopeful.
Oh, so sad.
What?
Oh.
Well, you know what? It's also 420 on Monday, so.
It is 420 on Monday. So, if things are bad Saturday and Sunday, we have Monday to forget about
You
it.
can forget about it. Absolutely.
Yes. So, like some of us in Massachusetts, because it is Marathon Monday, so the eastern part of the state, you're pretty much screwed because you're going to deal with the traffic over there. Oh, boy. So, everybody.
I didn't even hear that one, so whatever. It was good, though, apparently.
Good night, everybody. We will see you all next week to review WrestleMania. Good night. Bye.